What I'm about to state, I'm going to state out of respect, based on knowledge and lived experience. At my unhealthiest, standing over 6 feet tall, I reached a weight of 363 pounds, filled with medication and medical conditions. However, I was in my 40s. I'm currently at a resort and I'm seeing teens, youth in their early 20s that are beyond the double and triple wide. They're like 5 feet tall and they're heavier than I was at my unhealthiest. And we live in a society right now that the current system in 2023 cannot even afford the unhealthiness. What's going to happen when these teens and these early 20 youth hit their 40s and 50s? And I want to reiterate, I'm not talking about those that are 50, 60, and 70 that have 5, 6, 7 decades of accumulated unhealthiness. I'm talking about teens. I'm talking about early 20s. And what's sad about this is that it's part of the unhealthy business model. The data, the science, and the research is there. It is well known that the overwhelming people in hospitals or on medication or on medical conditions is due to unhealthy consumption. A business model where few are profiting from, but it's funded by the taxpayers, where the taxpayers are funding it and the few are reaping the profit. And they don't want this machine to stop. Hence why we are where we are today, where you're seeing teens that are double and triple wide that couldn't even run if their life depended on it. It's a sad state of affairs. And I'm going to reiterate that I don't know what we're going to do when these teens and these early 20 youth hit their 40s, 50s, and 60s. We're going to need 20-story high, stadium-sized hospitals at every street corner. We're going to need pharmacies like inside of elementary schools, inside of high schools. That's what we're going to need if we don't deviate from the unhealthy business model where select few are profiting from the tax base. Jean-Guy Bourguignon, Jean-Guy, Public Communicator.